What is going on, everyone? This is David's Giant Vegetables here, back with another video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the 7 ways mycorrhizal fungi can supercharge your garden and help you grow bigger and healthier plants than ever before. Now, if you've never heard of mycorrhizal fungi, you're probably wondering, what the heck is that? Well, mycorrhizal fungi are small fungi that colonize in the soil, and they tend to colonize around the roots of plants. Now, this may sound like a bad thing, but it's actually quite the contrary. You see, the roots of the plant and the mycorrhizal fungi actually form a symbiotic relationship with each other. Therefore, both the fungi and the plant benefits from coexisting within the same soil. The plant provides the fungi with carbohydrates, which it gets via photosynthesis, and in return, the fungi provide the plant with a whole number of benefits, which we're going to be discussing right now. Number 1. Growth improvement. Now, the most prominent benefit plants receive from mycorrhizal fungi are improved growth. Mycorrhizal fungi are great at acquiring nutrients and resources from the soil. Plants then in turn have easier access to nutrients and tend to do a whole lot better than plants growing in soil without any mycorrhizal fungi present. And as you can see in this picture, we have 2 plants. One has Wallace Organic Wonder, which is just a brand of mycorrhizal fungi that I actually used in my garden last year. It's being compared to the control, which is just the one without any mycorrhizal fungi. And as you can see, it's doing a whole lot better. It's, nice healthy shade of green. It's got a lot more leaves compared to the other one, who's pretty spindly, not that many leaves, and doesn't quite look as healthy. So, as you can see, mycorrhizal fungi brings a lot more nutrients to a plant. Number 2, reduces nutritional deficiencies. Now, as I stated earlier, mycorrhizal fungi are great at acquiring nutrients in the soil. They pretty much extract the general area of its nutrients and then deliver it to the soil. And these fungi bring many types of nutrients to the plant, such as phosphorus, manganese, copper, zinc, and much more. Are all very beneficial to them. So by having mycorrhizal fungi present in the soil of your garden, you can ensure that your plant's getting all the necessary nutrients it needs to grow as big and as healthy as possible. Number 3, decrease wilting. Another benefit mycorrhizal fungi provide to plants are decreased wilting. Now, we all know that the roots of a plant absorb water from the soil and deliver it to the rest of the plant. However, the mycorrhizal fungi, they actually take it to a whole nother level. You see, the mycorrhizal fungi are able to reach depths of the soil that most roots can't. Therefore, they're able to absorb more water, helping to ensure that plants don't wilt. Mycorrhizal fungi essentially becoming an extension of the existing root system, delivering more water and nutrients to a plant. Number 4, reduces the need for fertilizer. So another great thing about mycorrhizal fungi in your garden is that it reduces the need for fertilizer. Fertilizer is great for your garden. It brings nutrients into the soil, but when you've got mycorrhizal fungi present, the roots of your plant are going to be taking in more nutrients than usual, as I stated earlier. So therefore, you won't have to spend as much money on special fertilizers, and you can still ensure your plants get all the necessary nutrients they need, as long as mycorrhizal fungi is present. Number 5, reduces attacks on root disease. Not only does mycorrhizal fungi bring more of the good stuff to your plant, like nutrients and water, but it's actually also great at fighting off some of the bad stuff, like disease. And the way this works is mycorrhizal fungi hanging around the roots of your plants are going to be competing with the harmful pathogens that could potentially be in the soil. And they also help build up the cell wall of the roots, thus making it harder for these harmful pathogens to infect the roots of the plant. Number 6, increased resistance to the toxins and salt. Mycorrhizal fungi are also great at fighting off toxins that are potentially harmful to your plant. So if you live in an area that has high amounts of salt within the soil, fear not, because mycorrhizal fungi are great at fighting off toxins that your plant may receive from the salt content. Number 7, increased resistance to transplant shock. Now, another great thing that mycorrhizal does for your plants is it reduces the transplant shock that your plant gets when it's being transplanted from one environment to another. So anytime you're about to transplant a new sprout into your garden, it may be a good idea to add a little bit of mycorrhizal fungi to the soil. Alrighty, and now to review, here are the following benefits plants receive from mycorrhizal fungi. Improved growth, reduction of nutritional deficiencies, decreased wilting, reduced need for fertilizer, reduced attacks on root disease, increased resistance to toxicity from salt, and increased resistance to transplant shock. Alrighty, so there you have it. Now, if you want to know another benefit on how mycorrhizal fungi can help plants, check out my latest blog post on davidsgiantvegetables.com. Link to that will be down in the description. So thank you guys all for watching. That wraps up the video, and make sure you just subscribe for more content.